Hey everybody, this is Erika Szabo. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be continuing my Makoto Shinkai anime review series with Voices of a Distant Star. I started with 5 centimeters per second, I moved on to Garden of Words, but now I want to begin with something that especially resonated with me. All of his films resonate with me in different ways, but this one in particular really hit me hard. About as hard as 5 centimeters, but there's just something very special about this one in particular that it's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna just tell you right now, just to give you a little bit of a warning, this review is gonna be really difficult on me. So please, please bear with me. This is very challenging. I actually lost my draft. It was hard enough writing it for the first time, but it was something that I lost and I had to re-examine it last night. It's all set and it's a really difficult thing to do, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm really curious to hear what you think, and yeah, I guess let's get started. So the first time I watched Voices of a Distant Star was actually not that long ago. It was at Otakuthon in Montreal. Now I remember walking into the auditorium with my friend and I warned her I may shed a tear or two, and a tear or two ended up turning into nearly me bawling my eyes out. This is an effect that Shinkai tends to have on his viewers. He wants you to examine all these deep feelings, these deep emotions, feelings that you might not necessarily want to feel, or you might not necessarily want to go back to, feelings that might make you uncomfortable. The plot is deceptively simple. Two lovers, Noboru and Mikako, are forced apart when Mikako is drafted into the military. As time passes and their distance grows, quite literally so, we get to experience each heartbreaking moment. How does one deal with lost love? Are you supposed to hold on or let go? How do you let go in a healthy way? Voices accomplishes so much in 30 minutes, much more than some anime are able to accomplish in a full season. That's a lot considering, and at the same time though, Shinkai is able to do so seamlessly. I mean, he not only directed, but he also wrote and animated and did the voice of Noboru as well. So I think he was able to put that much more of himself into the piece and create so much with so little. You know, I think it was a really great test on human potential. If I were to nitpick, I could say how sloppy the character designs are at times, but that's not really my place to say considering the amount of work Shinkai put into representing his take on love. His representation is a beautiful, bittersweet love that transcends the traditional. It lets us observe and thoughtfully accept those feelings for what they are. I can't explain it, but I find the idea of heartbreak so intriguing, whether at a distance or close to home. You know, sometimes I ask myself, I'm like, why do I so willingly put myself through this kind of pain? What's wrong with me? You know, am I an emotional masochist? I honestly, I don't know. And I don't like feeling that way. I don't like making myself feel that way. But what I do know is how alive it truly makes me feel. And that's part of the beauty of heartbreak, realizing how alive we are, how we react to these experiences and grow from them in time. That there is a way to move forward and become stronger by acknowledging and accepting the sadness. While at face value, Voices may seem too depressing for its own good. However, it's innately genuine and uplifting. As of late, I felt this impenetrable sadness deep inside of me, something that scares me. It makes me wonder if I'm ever gonna feel differently. You know, but after spending some time rewatching Voices and letting the beautiful visuals and ideas take hold, I was able to pick myself back up, and I'm currently picking myself back up and telling myself everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay, and you can do whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it. You just gotta let go. You just gotta let go. And that's the kind of power Shinkai's works have on people. It's something else entirely. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Voices of a Distant Star. The thing with Makoto Shinkai is that when I review his works, I don't review it in the sense that I would review it another typical anime film or in just an anime in general. Here it's a lot more about the feelings that resonate within you. It's a much more emotional experience. It might not always be a complete experience. It might not always have a resolution, but that's something that you need to find within yourself. And I think that's what he asks for and from his viewers, is that you question within yourself, am I okay? Am I okay? And how can you find that clarity? How can you find that closure within yourself with your own issues that you might connect with when watching his films? I find that to be a very powerful thing, and that's why I am doing this review series in general. His films are very touching, they're extremely sad, and there's something about them that I love. Right now, I mean, I already mentioned before, this has been a really tough time for me, and without going into any details, I think you have a much better idea on the kinds of things I've been going through as of late, without actually expressing those things specifically. A lot of it's more you experiencing my emotions and how I've been feeling through those emotions. It's very difficult, and that's why this review in particular was very difficult for me. I was trying to keep my composure as best I could, though. I was very close to not. I was really scared about this because I didn't want to lose myself. I didn't want to lose myself at all. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry if this was too heavy for some of you. This is Makoto Shinkai's works, though, so you kind of have to half expect that. Wow, okay. I feel like I just let go of a big weight off my shoulders right now. I've been trying to do a lot of things for myself in order to let go, and this is one of those things, just like how I did earlier in one of my past weekly vlogs where I did life reflections that helped me let go. This did too. So I'm just going to keep working on that, and I really hope that if you are going through something like this, something like heartbreak, etc., that you do watch this movie and evaluate it. Don't just sulk, actually think about the ideas in general, because it really will help you a lot. As will so many other things, other mediums out there, everything. Talking to people, even. I don't know. There's just so much you can do, so much communication you can have in different ways. So yeah, I really, really hope you enjoyed. I'm really happy to have done this. I'm very proud of myself because it was a very scary thing to do. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I'll be releasing my weekly vlog this Sunday, and then I'll have plenty more videos next week as well. So thank you again. Peace.